Hello and welcome back to yet again another video of Conant Reacts. Today I will be reacting to Linkin Park's song Faint, but wait, it is not by Linkin Park. It is by a cover band named Halocene, who also have their own original music out there, by the way. So as I stated in my previous Linkin Park video, I am a huge fan of their music, and I really like when artists when artists can take one of their songs and change it to something completely different. There's been artists that have turned songs by them like Crawling that are super like heavy and turned it into something really soft. There's been times where people have taken like their song Heavy, which is a softer song, and turned it heavy. So I really enjoy how bands and artists can do that. So I decided to react to this song because Halocene normally will have their music a little bit heavier than the originals to begin with, and they'll do a lot more to change it and turn it a little bit heavier and stronger than what it was before. And Faint is one of those songs that is already super heavy to begin with. So I'm really looking forward to how they enhance the song. And anyway, I'm just going to get straight into today's video. If you like, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. And I'll see you after the intro. One thing I want to make mention of too is this guy right here does all of the mixing for their videos. So when everything that you're hearing was mixed by, I believe his name is Mike. So if you hear me say, Mike did a really great job, that's who I'm talking about, and I'm probably referring to the mix itself. So just keep that in mind while watching. I already really like it. It's really good so far.
A little bit of loneliness, a little bit of disregard, handful of complaints, but I can't help the fact that everyone can see these scars.
Honestly, I wasn't expecting it to be her doing the rap. I thought it would be one of the guys, and then she would probably just be like doing background vocals or something like that. Now, I do know that she's the main singer, and I knew that, but for a song like this, I would have thought that it was Mike doing the singing because he's really good with like the screams and the heaviness of the song. The drummer never really sings, he just kind of drums. But that kind of caught me off guard a little bit. I wasn't expecting her to be doing the rap. It's really well done so far.
But it's like no matter what I do, I can't convince you to just believe this is real. So I pretend that I'm not, but I'll be here because you're all that I got.
See, I kind of figured that when it came to the screams, it would be Mike doing that, and fuck, he's really good at those. Like, I don't understand how anyone can do those type of screams because, like, every time I picture someone doing them, I think, wow, he must not have any goddamn vocal cords. So seeing Mike do this, I knew that was gonna happen, but I wasn't expecting it to be so well done. Just even 54 seconds in. Oh, she's doing them too. You can't really hear her. She's more doing the rap. Okay, so it seems like Mike is doing the screaming and like the heavier stuff, and she's doing the rapping. I think that's a really good idea, and I like how it breaks up the song a little bit and it makes it different than the original because I'm pretty sure in the original both Mike Mike Shinoda and Chester Bennington were both doing the screams, the rapping, everything like that. Like, it was both of them, so you couldn't And a lot of the song, I personally had a hard time figuring out who was doing what unless I was watching the video. So I like how here you can really hear who's doing what, and it just breaks up the song a little bit better and makes it flow a little nicer, in my opinion.
You never wanna say, but I've never had a doubt. It's like no matter what I'm not, but I'll be here 'cause you're all that I got.
Holy fuck. You can very faintly hear her screams. Like, I don't know her name, but you can very, very slightly hear her screams mixed in with Mike's. And that's also adding a dynamic to the song that I wasn't expecting to hear. So I'm enjoying that as well. And again, the mix is really, really well done. The instruments, they're not overpowering anything. You know, the vocals are still the main prominent part of the song, which is something that's super important when it comes to music. There's a lot of songs out there that are in this category, like this, in this genre, where whether it be rock, heavy metal, screamo, anything like that, that the instruments overpower the vocals and you can't really hear the vocals all that well. So I like how they've changed that and made it so that way the instruments are a lot quieter. Holy. This dude's insane. Oh, I like how it's softer. I like how they do that soft, like that the softer part. Whoever edited together the video and shot the video as well did a really, really good job. And I like how the video, you know, throughout the whole thing has just, it's been a pretty basic video, you know, it's them singing, but the parts were like, that last part where it was the really heavy scream, you know, he was grabbing the camera and shaking. He was, you know, he had that demonic look to him during parts of it. And I think that was really well done as well, just in terms of the video editing process. And her vocals, like, her vocals kind of in the background are enhancing the screaming and just making the song nicer as well, because it's not like when Mike does his thing, she's completely stopped, and vice versa. So I think that was really well done as well.
If you are interested in joining the Scene team, click over here. If you're new, click over here to subscribe and click the bell button to get notifications
I already
directly
am.
to your phone. We have
Oh,
all
they
of our
stream
covers
on
and
Twitch
originals
too,
on
and
Spotify, iTunes,
their
and
stream is really well done too.
And
They
we perform
play a
your
lot of their
song
original
requests
stuff.
live on Twitch every week. Check the description below for times and our Discord link. See you next week.
Okay, so, the song presented itself really nicely, and I always forget that Faint is one of those songs that I don't really like Faint all that much by Linkin Park. I feel like it doesn't highlight them as artists very well, but I feel like the cover that they did and the version that they did for it was probably a lot more well presented than what Linkin Park's was, just because, as I said earlier, in the cover you can clearly tell who's doing what. And for me, when I listen to Faint by Linkin Park, like actually by them, sometimes I have a hard time distinguishing who it is who's doing what unless I watch the video, because it's so jam-packed and not broken down very well, in my opinion. So this cover was really well done, and I definitely recommend that, you know, everybody that's watching this goes and watches Halocene's content, because they're fucking fantastic. Anyways, that is the end of my reaction. If you enjoyed, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.